The following matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of PLAAY Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. And welcome back, everybody, as we get set for game number 2 of this time frame between the 76-77 Habs and the 22-23 Dallas Stars. The Habs won game 1 the last time out with a 3-1 victory over the Dallas Stars. So can Dallas bounce back to win game 2? A change to the netminders for Montreal. Ken Dryden will start in net, as Jake Ottinger will stay in net for the Stars. Without further ado, with 47 minutes and 13 seconds left on the clock, let's get ready to game 2. Will the clock operator please start the clock? We're going to begin with a penalty check between players 1 and 4. That's Jamie Benn and Larry Robinson. It looks like both guys have the same penalty rating, so 0.5 to 0.5. So nothing will come up there. And the referee says, play on, but if I catch you doing it again, you are going to the sin bin. Another penalty check, this time between anybody on the ice for the Stars against player number 1 for Shutt, with Steve Shutt. Right now, I think they are probably going to tie. So it's either Glendening or Yanni Hakanpää. So it'll be Luke Glendening. And it will be Luke Glendening. So both guys have the same penalty rating between him and Shutt of a 0.5. And nothing comes up there as we move on to the next segment. Oh my goodness. Again, a penalty check between players 6 and 1. So anybody on the ice for the Stars against, this time, Bob Gainey. At this rate, I think we got to tie. It's early, but we have to tie. So Yanni Hakanpää will take the blow, as both players have the same penalty rating of a 0.5, and nothing comes up there, and we move on to the next segment. We got a home scoring chance of a 32. It reads, choice home player rolls for a rebound goal using shot stars +2. You better believe I'm going to give that to Jason Robertson. So a +2 is going to be a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 will score the goal. And it will. Jason Robertson will score the goal, and the assists will be 2 assists. It looks like we're going to give one to Heiskanen and the other to Joe Pavelski. So Robertson from Miro Heiskanen and Joe Pavelski is your goal-scoring stat line presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. And we stay here in the 20th minute of the first period with a, oh my God, if my knowledge is correct, that is four penalty checks this period. Oh my goodness. If you're keeping score at home, let me know. But this time we have a 3 against a 4. Domi against Savard. Oh, Max Domi is going to go to the box as he has a penalty rating of 1. So Serge Savard is going to be moving in on Jake Ottinger, who needs to make a 1, 2, or 3 to make the stop. He can't. The game is tied on a power play goal by Serge Savard. And it will be 2 assists handed out on the play. So Guy Lapointe will be 1. And so Savard scored the goal. I think we'll go Lapointe and Lamar. Savard from Guy Lapointe and Jacques Lamar for your power play goal scoring stat line. We stay put here in the 20th minute of the first period. with a quality check, this time between Essa Lindell and Larry Robinson for star. It looks like Robinson does have star, as he's going to win that quality check battle between Lindell and himself as he moves in on Jake Ottinger, hopefully to make a 1, 2, or 3 to make the stop. Oh, and he can't, and Robinson will score the go-ahead goal. My goodness. So Larry Robinson will score the goal. 2 assists will be handed out on the play. It will be, I think we'll give it to Tremblay and Wilson. So Mario Tremblay and Maury Wilson will be your goal scoring assist takers on the Larry Robinson goal. Here in this one. So I believe 3 goals have been counted. So 3 more to go. Excuse me, 3 more to go. Oh, sorry, wrong button. There we go. Home scoring chance with a 14. Visitor goalie must make play saves. So Ken Dryden needs to make a 4 or 5 with a dot to make the stop, which he will do so. So nobody flips, and that's going to be it for the first period. So with that being said, the Habs take a 2-1 lead into the second period with a quality check to begin the second period between players 3 and 1. That's Rope Hintz and Steve Shutt for speed. Both guys have speed, and we move on to the next segment. Visitor scoring chance of a 32. Choice visitor player rolls for a rebound goal using shot stars +2. I think we're going to give that to Doug Riesborough. So Doug Riesborough needs to roll a 2 or a 3 with a dot to score the goal, and he will. So Riesborough will score the goal, and it'll be unassisted. So Doug Riesborough will score the goal unassisted. Penalty check between players 2 and 1. That's Sagan and Gainey. Both guys have the same penalty rating of 0.5. And we move on to the next segment here in this one. Penalty check between players 5 and 2. That's I think I've used Lindell before. Oh, I didn't swap Lindell. I'm sorry. I just remembered Colin Miller. So this time it's Colin Miller against Jimmy Roberts. As both guys have the same penalty rating. Now we're back on Lindell. Now we're all caught up. And again, I'll review the footage if I did use Lindell, but again, it'll be corrected by the time we get to this point. And we will move on since both guys have the same penalty rating. Quality check between players 1 and 4 for Smart. That's Marchment and Savard. We're looking for Smart. Both guys have Smart, and we will move on to the next. We will move on to the third period here, I should say, with your score remaining the same of a 3-1 lead for the 76-77 Habs. Excuse me, with a quality check roll between players 3 and 4. So Luke Glendening against Larry Robinson for skill. Oh, Larry Robinson does have skill, so he's going to be moving in on Jake Ottinger, hopefully to make the play save 1, 2, or 3 to do so. He can't, and Larry Robinson will score the goal. Let's see who tallied up the assists. So 1 assist. It looks like Guy Lafleur will take that. Will take the assist on the Robinson goal. as it is now 4-1 in favor of the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens. Oh my goodness, a visitor scoring chance of a 52. Home player in 2, that's Ty Dillandre. He will stop the Montreal goal scoring attempt with a quality roll of hit or a square. Even though Ty Dellandre does not have a square, he does have hit, so that's good enough to stop the goal scoring attempt by the Habs, and we move on to the next segment. Another visitor scoring chance, a 22. Home goalie must make shot save. Oh, yikes. Jake Ottinger needs to make a 2 or a 3 with a dot in order to make the stop. He can't, and the Habs will score their 5th goal of the game. Let's see who scored it. 7. Player with the best shot rating. So right now, the best out there on the ice is a 3-way tie between Jarvis, Tremblay, and Wilson. But again, it's Mario Tremblay who will take the goal because of the decider die rolling of a dot. So Mario Tremblay will score the goal, and it will be 2 assists handed out in the play. We'll give it to Jarvis and Wilson. So Tremblay from Jarvis and Wilson are your assist takers on the Mario Tremblay goal scoring, or excuse me, on the goal scored by Mario Tremblay. We got a quality check, this time between anybody on the ice for the Stars, and against Serge Savard for Power. We have 4 guys. That's Ben, Pavelski, Hakanpää, and Liddell. I do want to keep at least. You know what? Let's let the red die decide. So 1, 2, 4, or 5, 3 or a 6 is a reroll. Player number 4, that's Yanni Hakanpää. So right across from him, as both guys have power, and we move on to the next segment. We got a home scoring chance now of a 56. Any visitor player with a square stops a home goal. You bet we have some takers here. Roberts, Robinson, or Nyrop. Mostly the defense guys usually do the work. So it's between Robinson and Nyrop. I do want to keep at least one circle out there. So we're going to give it to Nyrop. So Bill Nyrop will stop the goal stops the Dallas goal from scoring, and we move on to the next segment. Quality check between players 3 and 5. That's Domi and Guy Lapointe for hit. Neither player has hit. Stop the clock. So with neither player having hit, the game is over, and the Montreal Canadiens of 76-77 will go up 2-0 in this time frame, with 34 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock, heading into Game 3 with a time frame series lead of 2-0. Let's hope the Dallas Stars can break free here pretty soon to get on the board. But in any other case, the final score here for Game 2 is the Canadiens 5 and the Stars 1. Stay tuned for the Bitty Beer game summary presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products, as well as Game 4 coming up right after this. As always, the game summary is presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. If you choose to drink Bitty Beer, please drink responsibly. As always, it has a big taste at a bitty price. It's Bitty Beer.